The United Way of Greater Houston impacts 2 million people per year.
The community investment process is integral to ensuring that not only those individuals get what they need, but the agencies that support those needs are actively monitored with United Way support.
The community investment process is a 6-step process to conclude whether an agency meets the expectations that have been set out by the United Way.
Every other year, United Way recruits and trains over 200 volunteers like me who get involved in the community investment process. It's a pretty big process. It could be over 10,000 hours of work for this combined group of volunteers.
We put together a team of diverse volunteers to look at each different program by the different agencies. And that's very important to the process because it allows each team member to add their own level of expertise to the process to ensure that we are looking at everything from a holistic point of view.
There's an evaluation tool that United Way provides that provides so many details about these programs and what they do to making sure that they hit specific metrics. So one of the most important metrics is CQI, Continuous Quality Improvement. So we think about how these programs are using the dollars to improve lives today and what they're doing to constantly evaluate the programs and then improve them.
Secondly, there is the agency visits. That's where we actually go on site to the agencies and see how these businesses run on a day-to-day basis. And next, we receive lots of information from these agencies.
There's a lot of reading involved. And what happens is that you go over all this information and you get to know the organizations from inside.
We come back and as a team, through various forms of collaboration, talk very, very detailed about the material things that those agencies have done, the improvements that they've made year over year to ensure that not only is this year's money being spent wisely, but the commitments that those agencies made last year are actually carried forward.
There is a meeting where the agency comes in and has to answer all the questions. This is called the panel day, where we sit and talk to the agencies all day long.
And the volunteers are able to follow up on any questions, to get clarity on anything maybe that was not in their packet, and just to follow up to make sure that we're understanding what it is that the agency is doing, who they're impacting, and what their role is going to be moving forward.
As a group, we form the final evaluation for that program. So we talk about it, we come to a consensus about what we think this program is doing, how it's hitting the various metrics that the tool has.
We make our recommendations actually to the staff of the United Way. And from that point, that information is taken to the board of the United Way, and they come back and determine the actual funding level to the different agencies and programs.
United Way's oversight doesn't end with the community investment process. United Way agencies are monitored to ensure quality service delivery and effectiveness.
When money is donated to the United Way organization, I think that there can be trust and confidence in the fact that the United Way is going to be a good steward of those gifts, and that the funds are utilized in a way that provides great benefits to the Houston community via various different programs and services. And the community investment process is a legitimate process that really helps to ensure this.
As a donor, it makes me really proud that my money is going back into improving lives for our community, and knowing that United Way goes above and beyond to make sure that my dollars are used really well.